Right, Amrut. So this brings to me a next question about the challenges or sort of hurdles that the human uh, have gone through. Earlier stages had no books, no writing instruments like pen, paper, but still there exists some sort of literature. Then there came a time where leaves were used, then came a time where books were used. But today, what we are doing is we are coming onto the audio books or the video books. So this is a current sensation in the world altogether. Means there are many platforms available for audiobooks as well. So what future do you see? What would be the next step towards book reading?
Yeah. So in fact, in my book, that reminds me the habit number 3 in my book. So I have written this book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Readers. Can you see it?
Yes.
The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Readers, not written by Stephen Covey. I adapted the name from his book as a tribute to my favorite author, Stephen Covey. So as I said, read random is habit number 3. When I say read random across genres, there is another meaning of read random. Read across all the platforms. See, because of the disruptive nature of internet, the gamut of reading has expanded. So the book in hand style of reading, आराम कुर्सी पे बैठ के आराम से book को हाथ में लेके पढ़ना, is not the only way of reading anymore. Okay, listening to podcast, reading PDF on mobile, Kindle, listening to my book summaries, they are all part of reading. Internet ने सब change किया है. We have to be very receptive and update ourselves with the technology. Don't you think watching Steve Jobs interview on YouTube is as good as reading his biography? Is he going to say something opposite in his book and in his interview? No. So I think all we should consider. See, for me, the book is not the white paper and the black ink. No, that is just a stupid medium to transfer the great thoughts, imagination, research, experiments, ideas of that author into me. So medium कुछ भी हो सकता है ना, right? In fact, 80% of people on Booklet app, they listen to my book summaries. I was surprised to know this. And somebody complained me to make India read bolta hai or you are making people listen. I said, come on, let's go by the spirit. Only the sense, eyesight की जगह पे कार use हो रहा है. So when I asked people, why do you listen and not read most of the time? So they said that when we are coming back home from office, exhausted, working hard full day, reading a book, physical book requires little bit of willpower, especially when you are drained, you are physically and mentally drained out. But listening, आराम से सर पीछे डाल के plugging your headphones into your ears, and the way we listen to music, we can listen to your book summaries. So that requires relatively less willpower, right? So, and some people say that we understand more when we read and listen both at the same time. Maybe two senses are being used, so you digest more. I don't know. There is no scientific evidence with me. So these are the things, let's not stick. And if we are technology migrants, these kids, 10 years, 15-year-old, they are technology native. They are born with a gadget. I mean, if not literally from mother's womb, but if we insist, नहीं तुमको हाथ में book लेके पढ़ना है, तो no, उनको नहीं पता है ये सब. We know the beauty of that, the smell of that brand new book, and then the pages turning yellow as it gets older, and suddenly you find a 10 rupee note which you had hidden long back in a book, and that rose petal that you had hidden in the memories of your first crush in the school. Yeah, most of my in my childhood, most of my bookmarks were my uncle's visiting cards. Now all these things might make you feel nostalgic, but they have nothing to do with reading habit. They are just things around the book, right?